Connection. Satnam, how was your day? Let me know. Oh, we had a big day here at the sanctuary. We have a new gorgeous lady joining us here called Bruna. She's a yoga teacher. She's a lawyer and now a yoga teacher and studying kinesiology. So massive shift. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing people just change careers, multiply change careers. The times have definitely changed. We're going to dive into this. Just came to me. It's what's stopping us from being creative. What is actually stopping us from truly being ourselves? And we are naturally creative. We're born creative. You know, when you have a colored pen and you're young and you just want to draw stuff, you just want to break stuff or, you know, do whatever. Yeah. What do you think it is? Have a think. What stops us from being creative? Have a think. Just put it in the chat if you want. And we're going to be actually going into this deeper in our women's gathering, which is not this weekend, next weekend. So definitely come and join us if you want to up level and really make a transformative break and crack yourself open. So what stops us from being creative is it's just fear. It's just fear of getting it wrong. But we might not even know this is happening to us. Like, you know how you're just in your everyday life going on, you know, working, going out to dinner, paying bills, doing this, running your business or whatever. You're just going and you forget stuff. Like, weirdly enough today, I had these memories come back. I don't know why it came back like today. And I shared it on Instagram actually. And a lot of people have been writing to me. I've been like beaten up like twice in my life by two different incidences. I won't bother to go into it. Like when I was younger, one was just at a party when I was like a teenager, probably nearly 18, and it got hijacked. And these people from outside the area came and it got violent. And, you know, these girls that were in tracksuits and a bit crazy just got on top of me and were like, it was really serious. I've got a chipped tooth and I had a blood on my face and I was, you know, it was really traumatic. So, but, you know, I didn't like go to therapy from that, or I just forgot about it and gone with life. And then another incident happened where there was, I won't go into it, but it was just another thing happened with two young ladies who obviously have a lot of issues and yeah, really hurt me actually, you know, which it's physical trauma. The other last one was a man when I was teaching in Sri Lanka, which was probably one of the most traumatic things in my life. I was teaching for 3 months, leading retreats, probably 3.5 years ago. 4 years ago probably, and at a gorgeous luxury retreat center in Sri Lanka. And my house was outside the retreat center. This is just near the beach. And I was in this like beach house and it was really hot. So I had the windows open and a guy broke in and luckily, you know, the other incidences, I didn't fight back. I got beaten up. I wasn't, I guess, activated, you could say, or, you know, I was just at that stage in my life where I wasn't, you know, aware of the power inside of me. And this time, though, it fully roared out. It came out like a lioness, thank God. And I remember the split second. I remember this. It's like the fright of this, because he climbed in the window. I won't go in. It's too scary to even go into this. So I just have to laugh because it was too scary at the time. You know, climbed in and I saw him. I'm in bed, obviously. And in that split second, I remember me, my soul, my who I truly am, I I I knew I had a decision to make in that split. It'll happen within a microsecond. Do I cower and cry and, fuck, and go down and be like, oh shit? Or do I say, grah, and I just went out and I just screamed so fiercely. I was ready to fight. I was fighting for my life, that this guy luckily backed off and he ran because people could start hearing it. So life is intense, life matters, life is serious, but also at the other coin, life, you want to laugh in life, you want to have fun, you want to not take it too seriously, but on the other coin, life really matters. Anything could happen at any moment. See how there's such a polarity? There's such a polarity. And a lot of traumas happen to all of us, even if you had fun upbringing, you've got enough comfort and enough security. Everyone has these traumas in our nervous system. And this is what we do in this technology, is we strengthen your nervous system. And when we strengthen it, when we channel this energy through and we strengthen your nervous system, you can heal these things. You don't have to go into the memory. You don't have to talk about it. Like, you can do that for a little bit, which helps, but it doesn't help to just do that with a shrink. This is about raising your frequency, which then heals the traumas. It raises you up. It creates a new, pattern of being, new thoughts, new feelings, new behaviors. And that's what we do in this technology. And so with creativity, what I'm talking about is there's a lot that's happened and you forget how you were, because there's traumas that are like banked up and it shuts you down. So if you're feeling like a bit stuck, a little bit just like trapped in, playing small, be easy on yourself. It's not about just the cliche, be a strong woman. Like, we have to understand, why are we feel shut down? Why do we find it hard to speak up? In that moment, I think it unlocked something in me. It obviously unlocked my throat because I was screaming so fiercely that it cracked me open. The trauma, I either went down or I went up. Luckily, I went up. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But what I'm just saying is, we're all creative. If you're feeling not creative, like if you're not like, oh, what outfit, or writing a blog thing, or, really every day wanting to share something, you're blocked because of part of it's because of trauma. So don't worry about that. It's happened to all of us. Perhaps it was your parents. Perhaps it was even just watching scary movies or the news. It's traumatic. The type of freaking movies that I remember. Even Jaws. Does anyone remember watching Jaws as a kid? I was scared to swim in the pool. This is real stuff, and it lodges in your subconscious. That's why a lot of people are walking around. You talk to them and they're stuck in the fear, in the shocks. They've been shocked. Which all of it, and we're getting shocked now with what's going on, the bombings, all the fear on the news, you're getting shocked. So you have to do stuff this is why we say have a cold shower in the morning, because it shocks you, and we say you've already been shocked. So everything else that happens that day won't shock you, because you've already shocked yourself and you've strengthened your nervous system through the cold water. So what I'm saying is, we've got to both be strong and practice, but we've also got to hold a tender space for our souls that have incarnated at this time, who have gone through a lot. But it's not to get stuck in that, woe me and victim and crying and it's building our consciousness and our awareness of ourselves to know when that part of us just wants attention or sympathy and victim, and kind of staying stuck in that, to be able to maneuver through and ultimately, I guess, know what we need, know what our system needs. And a lot of us, just before we jump in, we're going to start now. we need healing of the nervous system, which is cold showers, it's breath work, it's mantra, what we're going to do now. It's with someone you trust, it's sharing perhaps just what happened with you and being seen and heard. It's what we do in our retreats, just to be like, even me just sharing it, it's probably healing me to a degree, just to like let that off my chest, like, hey, this stuff happened to me. Holy moly, that's a lot of, that's a lot of shocks. And yeah, and that can just shut you down and stop you being creative. That's one aspect of it. Yeah. Does anyone relate to this? Please comment below. I wouldn't usually go into things, personally, but I just, maybe it's meant to be shared. I always trust what comes through. And that's another thing, is as you do these practices, you just trust what comes through, whether you're, in a client meeting, whether you're teaching a yoga class, you're trusting what you're meant to say. You're not in that, that like thing of like, what do it's, when you go on a date and you really like the person, then you're like, what do I say? Because you're so fearful of getting rejected, of getting it wrong, because that's what happened growing up. You did the thing and the teacher at school was tired and they're like, oh, and they didn't bother to go, amazing painting, like, good on you. And then you're like, oh no, what did I do wrong? Or just all these little things, okay? But we don't need to revisit them. I do a type of therapy called NLP, which shows you the exact time that the negative belief happened that caused you to have the problem that you're having now, whether it's like can't find the guy, or can't earn the money, or scared of creating. It shows you the actual time that the trauma thing happened, and the belief like life's scary, then that's what's creating your life right now, all these subconscious beliefs. So just to summarize, in this technology, through this practice, you're dumping these negative garbage in your subconscious. That's why your life changes when you do this practice every day, because you're dumping the crap in the subconscious so that new things can come in. And you're also healing your nervous system so you can remain open and creative under the pressure. Like today, for an example, we had I'm training Bruna. She's our gorgeous host here. We'll be featuring in our retreat. She's staying here. So I had to train her, plus a guest was arriving. There was all the people were also, my team overseas were messaging me, and then someone else was calling me, and it was just like all over me. And I'm like, I could feel the pressure, and I could feel like I'm either going to shut down now, and go into stress mode, or I'm going to breathe and keep delivering. Breathe and keep delivering. So this is what's happening to all of us. When you do the practices, you can breathe, you can stay open, and you can keep delivering, instead of shutting down and you're exhausted and you're just getting through the day and you're in that survival mode. Okay. And that's what I'm saying is part of what's stopping your creativity. Does it hit home? Because I think we're all going through this. Do you feel? Let's rub our hands together. We're going to get into our practice. That was a bit of a long segment. I know, but I trust that it's what you're meant to hear at the moment. We're going to press our palms together. We're going to inhale deeply. And we're going to exhale completely through the nose, just relaxing the shoulders. We're going to inhale deeply through the nose. And we're going to exhale completely through the nose. We're going to tune in with our mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Om Inhale deep. Squeeze in and up, chin in, look up. Exhale the breath all the way out. Heart protection mantra. Inhale to chant. Adgure name Jugadgure name Satgure name Sri Gurudev name Adgure name Jugadgure name Satgure name Sri Gurudev name Adgure name Jugadgure name Satgure name Sri Gurudev name. Inhale deep. Squeeze in and up, chin in, look up. And then exhale the palms down. Let's just do a few little warm-ups and then we're going to do our healing mantra for tonight. So let's just squeeze the shoulders up and release them down. Loosen up all that tension in the shoulders from the day. Breathe through the nose, stir through the third eye. Relax, let the energy move. You're going to feel a clearer head after this exercise, a lot of clarity in your brain. Last few. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale. We're going to bend to each side, opening up the side meridians. They close down through worry, stress, anxiety. Let's bend to the right, inhale. Bend to the left. Keep going. Breathe through the nose. Relax. And just breathe through your nose. Deepen the breath. Inhale, center. Squeeze up. Exhale, let the aura expand. Open yourself up to the world. If you can shut down, you can open back up. Twist the spine, hands on shoulders, elbows back. Inhale left and exhale right. Few more. Inhale, center. Squeeze up. Chin in, look up. Exhale, release down. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the legs out. Shake the legs. Grab your toes, down and up. Grab the ankles or shins, doesn't matter, and just focus on stretching the back of your legs. Breathe deep through the nose. This is something that women need to do every day, is stretch the life nerve. This is another thing, like as you do these practices, you're going to notice your mind will get more positive. You'll think, oh, like just us doing it here, these random creative thoughts were coming into my head because you clear the aura, the fear, the negativity, the heaviness, you clear it, then you're like, wow, I could do that. Or like these possibilities come in, or these creative thoughts. So watch that happen, be aware of that. Coming up, inhale and exhale. Let's come on our hands and our knees for cat-cow. Big toes together. And we're going to stick our butt out. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Breathe through the nose. Keep going. Arms are straight. Breathe deep. Inhale up. Squeeze up. Exhale, chin to chest. Squeeze up. Inhale, open the knees. Come into child's pose, relax. Palms are together. We're going to come into Swan Kriya. Sit on your heels. Bring your hands just in front of your knees. And we're going to move like a swan. So you put your chin in. Inhale up, head comes up and back through the nose. Exhale, arch the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. It'll feel so liberating as you come up, as you open yourself to the world, to your creativity, to your reason, your purpose for being here. Breathe into that heart, open yourself up to the world, then exhale all that negativity, any blocks, any heaviness out. Inhale, open to the world and feel that pranic force, feeling your being full of possibilities, full of strength, full of the ability to rise and heal over and above anything that's happened, so that you can heal, you can have different feelings, different thoughts, different behaviors, because you've got a higher frequency of energy in you, a higher pattern of being. You can't think your way out of your trauma, you can't discuss your way out of it. You just need to raise your energy up, and then you have different behaviors, different thoughts, different feelings. You heal it through moving the pranic force of the universe through your 10 bodies, and that heals you. And then you create a new program, a new way of being. You have different possibilities come in. You see the world differently. You open back up. All of us have gone through trauma. You may feel closed at the moment. You may not even remember what's even happened. You may just be shuffling through life. So you don't have to try and figure anything out, because you can't figure it out. You can't figure out why it happened. You can't figure out how to fix it. You just do the practices and you feel different. You take different behaviors. You have different thoughts and feelings. There's a higher frequency in you, and you then can choose who you become. You have that power to choose who I'm becoming. You don't just repeat the patterns of your parents. Breathe a little deeper. Inhale up. Exhale down. Cross your legs. We're going to breathe through our left nostril. This is going to soothe, cool, and calm you down. Relax you. Right hand on right nostril, left hand in Gyan Mudra on the knee. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your face, your shoulders, tuck your chin in, straighten your spine. Inhale and exhale very slowly, very deeply. You're going to feel your nervous system start to relax. You're starting to heal yourself. You're starting to rejuvenate yourself with the feminine energy. Last minute, breathing as slow and deep as you can. Inhale. Now squeeze the energy up. Belly, rectum, sex organ, in and up. Look up, chin in. Exhale, release the locks, the breath. Feel your aura expanding. You're opening back up to your creativity, to your spontaneity, to your radiant creative impulse of your soul, that inner child that just wants to just unleash on the world and just does it without any feeling or fear of getting rejected or stuffing it up or getting it wrong. Just letting yourself just open up, feeling the aura open up. And that's always what's happening as you do these practices. You'll squeeze the energy up, belly, pelvic floor, rectum, sex organ, in and up, and you'll feel the heat rise. You'll look up, press the tip of the tongue, roof of mouth, and then you'll exhale and then feel and bless and pray. Thank you, God, for allowing my aura to open up. I'm opening up. I'm getting bigger. I'm growing the aura. I'm growing the magnetic field. That's what you're actually doing. How amazing is that? We're growing our, it's up to you. You don't have to grow the electromagnetic field, but you'll get sick. You won't be able to penetrate life. You won't be able to manifest very easily. It's up to you. So we have free choice, free will. And that's the name of the game. Just, do I choose to practice or do I choose to be a victim? Do I choose to take action or do I choose to, to not take action? That's the very serious, important part of life. We want to have fun with life, but we also want to know, hey, life could end at any moment. Like Guru Jagat, my teacher, gone, 42 years old. One of the biggest teachers in the world, gone. Just sprained your ankle, next minute she's just randomly gone. But this was one of her core teachings. She's like, life is so short. You're here for a very short amount of time. You're here to create. What are you here to create? Get on with it. Start it today. You don't know how long you have. It's now. That's the seriousness that we need to bring to life. And then she was literally saying those teachings, and then she went, and we're all like in absolute shock. It's kind of like she was playing a joke on us. Probably her soul was to a degree because she was a joker. But she's very, very much with us all now from the etheric realm, supporting us. And we're going to chant Ra Madasa Sa Se So Hum. You will hear the mantra. This is a very healing mantra. Palms are up. Welcome the healing in. Ra Madasa Sa Se So Hum. If you don't know it, you just move your lips and it works still. Just mumble it, move your lips, chant it from your heart, receive the blessings. This is a healing mantra. Squeeze up. Exhale, stay there. Inhale again, deeply, deeply. Squeeze up. Exhale. Last time, deeply inhale, reach your arms up. Squeeze up. Shake. And sweep the aura down. Touch the floor. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's rub our palms together. Let's bless ourselves. Let's sing together the long time sun.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you.
Blessing yourself.
All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
We'll do 3 satnams. Truth is my identity. Take a deep breath in and out, and satnam. Thank you, everyone. You may want to lay down and have a little rest. We didn't do a shavasana in that class, so you could lay down and just play that mantra, Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hung. So if you haven't already, totally download that mantra on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and just play it all the time. It's the healing mantra. It's a fundamental mantra in this lineage. You're going to hear it more and more. You may recognize it. And we used it on our last retreat. We may use it again in our next one. It's just healing. So if you're going through a health struggle, if someone's going into an operation, if you're, sick, whatever, just play this mantra. If you're on your moon cycle and there's pain or whatever, just play this mantra, and you can chant this mantra, and it will really, really help heal you. You can also chant it and send that energy to someone else as well who's maybe in hospital or whatnot. Satnam.